Here's why emergency funds are dead and what smart people are doing instead. Now that might sound dramatic, but stick with me because what I'm about to share could save you thousands of dollars and years of frustration. Especially if you're a freelancer, solopreneur, or anyone juggling irregular income. Let me explain. For decades, financial advisors have repeated the same mantra. Keep 6 months of expenses in a savings account. That's your safety net. It sounds responsible, sensible, and safe. But what if I told you that this advice, the one drilled into us as common sense, is quietly draining your wealth? Every single day. Let's look at why. With the worldwide inflation currently sitting at 4.2%, that safe emergency fund is actually losing value. It's like filling a bucket with water, but there's a hole at the bottom. At $10,000 you've saved, it's worth almost $500 less today than it was a year ago. Not because you spent it, but because inflation eroded its purchasing power. And if you think that's bad, it gets worse. Banks, the very ones telling you to save, are taking your deposits, reinvesting them, earning 5%, 7%, sometimes even more, while you get a glorious 1.5% in return. Maybe, if you're lucky. So who really benefits from this outdated advice? Here is a hint, it's not you. Now, if you're a freelancer, this problem hits even harder. You already deal with income uncertainty, fluctuating cash flow, clients who pay late or worse, and who ghost you entirely. Every dollar counts, which is exactly why locking away large sums of cash in low-yield savings is a silent killer. Most freelancers believe they need 6 to 12 months of expenses saved in cash. But statistically, that's overkill. For the vast majority, a 2 to 3 month buffer is not only sufficient, it's smarter. The rest of that cash, it should be working for you, not sitting idle, slowly losing value. So what do smart people do differently? They follow what I call the triple-layer security system. It's a strategic, step-by-step approach designed to balance protection with productivity. Let me break it down for you. Layer 1, immediate cash buffer. This is your first line of defense. 1 to 2 months of essential expenses, liquid and ready. It's for true emergencies, medical bills, sudden car repairs, unexpected income gaps. Not for I feel safer with more cash. Real emergencies only. Layer 2, high-yield liquidity. The next layer holds funds in assets that are almost as liquid, but actually earn you money. Money market accounts, high-yield savings, ultra-short-term bonds. Accessible within 24 to 48 hours, but earning 5 to 7% returns. This is where your sleeping money starts waking up. Layer 3, productive growth assets. Finally, the surplus funds, money you don't need immediate access to, go to work. Dividend-paying stocks, bond ETFs, diversified portfolios, historically growing 7 to 9% per year. This layer is your wealth builder. Not reckless investing, strategic, conservative growth. Let me give you a real-world example. Sarah, a freelance designer, followed the old-school advice. She had $30,000 parked in a savings account. It made her feel safe. But every month, she saw inflation eating away at her savings. Quietly, invisibly. It frustrated her. So we implemented together the triple-layer system. $5,000 into her immediate cash buffer, $10,000 into a money market fund owning 6%, $15,000 into dividend stocks and bond ETFs earning 8%. 1 year later, she earned almost $2,000 in passive returns. Nearly $2,000 that would have been lost to inflation if she'd kept following outdated advice. But more importantly, her sense of security didn't change. She still had access to emergency funds. The difference? Now her money was actually doing something for her. So why do smart, well-meaning people keep falling into this trap? Because we've been conditioned to equate cash with safety. It's emotional. It's deeply ingrained, and it feels comforting. But here's the reality. That pile of cash is not a safety net. It's an illusion. In today's economy, Holding excessive cash is like standing still on a moving walkway. You're slowly moving backwards without realizing it. Banks love this mindset. The more cash you park, the more they profit. While you, the hardworking freelancer, watch your money lose value. It's time to rethink what safe actually means. Beyond inflation, there's a bigger enemy: opportunity cost. Every dollar sitting idle is a dollar that could be growing. Historically, broad market investments yield 7 to 10% annually. Let that sink in. By leaving too much cash untouched, you're not just staying safe, you're actively missing out on compound growth. Growth that could be building your financial stability. For freelancers, this is critical. You don't have a fixed paycheck. Your money has to work for you even when client work slows down. Efficiency is not optional, it's survival. And here's the good news. You don't have to choose between safety and growth. A triple-layer security system gives you both. Immediate access for emergencies, reliable returns on near-liquid assets, and long-term growth that builds real wealth. It's not about taking unnecessary risks. It's about being strategic with every dollar you have, especially when you're self-employed. So let me ask you this. Would you rather have $30,000 sitting idle, slowly losing purchasing power? Or would you prefer that same $30,000 earning you $2,000 or even $3,000 a year while still being there when you need it? That's not risky. That's smart. The only thing that's risky, following outdated advice because that's how it's always been done. If this made you rethink how you handle your emergency fund, good. Because what's coming next will show you exactly how to fix it. I'll walk you through the same system I use to help freelancers protect themselves from unpredictable income without wasting money on dead savings accounts. No risky investments, no painful budget cuts, no complicated jargon, just a smarter way to protect your finances, grow your money, and build a financial buffer that actually grows with you even when your income doesn't. In the next video, I'll show you step by step how to set up your own optimized emergency fund system. Simple, practical, and designed for freelancers who need real solutions, not outdated advice. The full video is coming soon, so stay tuned and be ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about saving safely. It's time to make your emergency fund smarter. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more real-world money strategies, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's stop leaving money on the table. I'll see you in the next one.